Okay, so let me just state off the bat that this rant isn't quite as serious as others I may make, but it was always something that kind of irked me. You stroll down the street, going to find where you need to be, and you see this. This building right here, not this one, not that one, but this one. It's like, there's this big toony world full of shopkeepers, and then there's this, just a big, blank, default building. It's almost creepy. Like, there's this big, bouncy, toony world, and then there's just these empty, silent buildings sitting there. It's like, hello? Is this place for rent, or what? Is there a hotline to call to buy this building? Yes, hello, good day. I'd like to open a spicy Swedish meatball franchise. And what about the poor folks at these places? It's like they were kidnapped and just forgotten about, never to be seen again. Forget about Slappy, these tunes have been missing since they built the buildings for them. At least when the cogs take over these buildings, they get creative with it, you know? You know what they call it? Cogs Inc. Yeah, it sounds like even the cogs don't want to be in these buildings. It's like the cogs are anticipating what building they get to take over, and the CEO's just like, I don't really like that cog, just give him the generic bland building, and the little flunky's just bummed out because he low-key wanted to get the spaghetti and goofballs building, because he heard the meatballs there were fantastic. Mine are better, by the way, coming soon to a local Loopy's Balls near you. Needless to say, I understand that creating a unique, original, and at least somewhat comical name for both the buildings and the shopkeepers can be difficult to create. However, it just feels like there could have been at least some more creative effort on filling out the few buildings that are left empty. Making a game is hard and expensive, but that extra attention to detail and not cutting some easy corners sometimes can really help polish a game. I mean, there's even locations like these that are completely acceptable, yet unique. You can't even enter those buildings, yet they have a creative name, unlike some of the other actually enterable buildings. I will say though that this is fairly nitpicky anyways, considering there's tons of buildings that are creatively named and themed, yet you never even seem to step foot in or around them. Sorry, Chef Knucklehead, it's just competition, bro. Seriously, Eater Loopy's Balls is a great establishment. While we're at it though, I'd like to also add on a bit about empty estates. You see them from the outside and you think, oh, okay, that looks perfectly fine. But then you go inside and you find yourself staring at white walls, old wooden floors, and absolutely no windows to see the outside world in. I understand the idea behind this design choice, but really all it does is just make me feel like it's a bad thing to not have a full set of tunes on an account. Otherwise, I have these almost creepy empty houses sitting around in my estate. It feels almost like a bad thing not to have these houses taken up by a tune I'll never use. Like this one. Why even bother with that one? Honestly, overall, it's not an issue or matter that really needs to be addressed at the moment. It doesn't bring too much to the game, doesn't change very much, and there are other things that are easily higher up on that very tall list of things to do. But paying attention to detail on areas like this can also really be nice. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed my silly rant. If you did, make sure to subscribe for more. And check out my other series, whether it be my shorts, my Toontown mysteries, or my guides. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.